A devotee must understand this principle in order to appreciate Krishna's Leela, or the various manifestations that he appears in so many different incarnations. How is it that Krishna can lift Govardhan Hill? How is it that Lord Varahadev has a boar? We see pigs so much here in India. Krishna appeared in this type of family, but the ordinary pigs that we see, the hogs, they are eating some stools and they are rolling in the gutters and they are just like that. But when Krishna appears in that family, he's not ordinary like them. He's not restricted by time. He's not restricted by the three modes of material nature. He can appear in such a way that he can lift the entire earth planet and hold it like a little ball between his tusks. And we say mythology, impossible. How can anyone do that? But for Krishna, he is not condemned by the restrictions that we have. He's perfectly free, perfectly liberated, like a rainbow without a string. He can do anything he wants, anytime he wants. That is Krishna. To understand Krishna is a great science. He appeared as Matsya avatar. He appeared as a fish that was millions of miles long. We see fishes. If a fish is 6 feet or 8 feet long, we think this is huge. If we see a whale, might be couple hundred feet long, we think this is tremendous. We put them in museums as being so big. A fish that is millions of miles long? Is this mythology? Is this some invention by superstitious people who write these literatures? If you do not understand that God is not like us, he is not restricted, he is not limited, then what is the problem? What is the difficulty in accepting that Krishna can do it? Krishna is performing just as great a miracle in everything you see right now. But we are not willing to recognize him. We are not willing to recognize his unlimited transcendental potency. Krishna can do anything. And he performs such activities as appearing as a 10 million mile long fish, or he appears as a boar to open up, to lift the earth, or he appears in Dwarka to expand himself in 16,108 times, to have 16,108 wives, each one having 10 children, and each one of them having 10 grandchildren, plus the king Ugrasena has so many hundreds and millions of servants, and they're all living on a tiny little island, and there's no population problem. There's no shortage of food, although they're on an island in the middle of the ocean. They're not like Singapore, importing water from Malaysia and importing grains from Australia. Dwarka was perfectly self-sufficient. And the population of Dwarka, which was a little island, was bigger than the population of the world today. And yet, when we read the description of Dwarka, we don't read about ghettos and slums and rats. We read about beautiful, beautiful gardens and lakes and swans and palaces, and everybody's dressed in beautiful silks, and everyone's happy and dancing and chanting. Is this something that is impossible? Not at all. For Krishna, he can do anything. And he specifically does these things on this earth just to confront our material conceptions, just to break through the wall of this doubt. I am not like that bow that is depending on the string. I am independent. Abhigya Swarat. Swarat means Krishna is independent. What does that mean? He can do anything, anytime, any way he likes. There is no limitation for him. That is Krishna. Therefore, when a devotee sees the wonderful phenomena of this world, or hears the beautiful pastimes of the Lord, even though doubt may come into our mind and confront us, we have to perceive this conflict with the proper understanding that I must continue to hear these wonderful pastimes. I must continue to associate with these devotees narrating them, because only through that mercy can this wall of doubt which is keeping me out of the kingdom of God be pushed down.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.